Wow, what a tough act to follow. Hi, my name is Jeff Richardson. I am a board member of the National Council. And first I want to say thank you for all of you being here today, and particularly thank Cochs and the National Council for putting this on. I have been a practitioner for 30 years. I started probably, Senator Stabenow said 5. I started maybe when I was 3. But I'll get to that in a minute. Again, I want to thank all of you for being here today, and the National Council, which represents over 2,500 providers serving 8 million people across this country. And without Linda Rosenberg and her team's leadership, Chuck's in the back, all of you guys, just for a moment, those of you who work for the National Council, just stand up so everyone can see who you are, and just give them a hand of applause. And Steve, I've just gotten to know Steve over the past year or so, and I've been just honored and thrilled for your commitment and passion in this work. And the Excellence in Mental Health Act is the first in many years, the hope that many of us as providers have to make a difference in this system. I can tell you, very often when you get in a room of providers, it's probably not always a good thing when you ask people how they're doing. They start complaining about this, why we can't do this and why we can't do that. And I'm sick of that. I'm tired of it. I'm exhausted and frustrated to hear people complain about what they can't do. The Excellence in Mental Health Act gives us a tremendous opportunity to change how we want to practice and how we can deliver care where and when people need it. And, you know, very often in this field, we talk about what we can't do. We have a huge opportunity to do services, provide services to where and when people need them, and get outside the traditional walls of services. We also spend a lot of time, and the National Council has been a thought leader in so many different ways, but talking about innovations, creating quality standards across our systems, talking about best practices that one state's doing or one provider's doing, and I'm tired of hearing about that too. The standards under the Excellence in Mental Health Act will elevate all of us and allow us to do something very significant and very different that isn't just unique and wonderful, it should be the standard of care everywhere. And so when we're talking about the criminal justice, the public mental health and addictions, we can do something extremely different. And we have a huge opportunity to do this. So other than talking about and congratulating ourselves to getting to this point, we as providers need to take this forward and make it happen, and we're going to need all of your help to do it. And I'm representing providers in a way that this is exciting. We have to take this forward and make this work. So thank goodness you only gave me a couple minutes to talk, but I want to tell you just how thrilled and how privileged I am to be a part of the National Council and be here today. And as a provider, I'm ready to get working. Thank you all.